Morning, fellow creators. Ben here from Cinder Studios, and welcome to another studio vlog. Oh crap! I forgot my orange juice. I didn't paint last weekend, so apparently I forgot how to studio. So I'm a little behind now on projects because I spent all of last weekend, with the exception of the 2 hours in the morning making last week's video, playing Xenoblade 3, which was a great weekend. I highly anticipate doing that for most of this weekend as well, since I'm still working through the game, and it just came out last Friday. But I actually need to get some stuff done. One thing that did absolutely help this week was, while I had some downtime at work, I sat and typed out a bunch of new video scripts on my phone. And because of the fun feature that my printer has, I can just email my printer and it spits it out, so I've got these waiting for me when I get home. I'll read these out for you guys to give you an idea. So these scripts are enough to last me through the rest of the year, basically, which is good. So it's the every other week cycle as it's been. So the studio vlogs in between, and then the rest of these. Possibly in the next year, because one of these is a multi-part tutorial series on painting different space objects, which came from the Discord community. I can't remember exactly who suggested that, but I'm going to start a series. It's my recommended, like acrylic colors or watercolors, or things that I would actually suggest for painters of all levels. That way, someone's like, yeah, this and that, and the tips in between. I say a bunch of that stuff, but if I had to give a definitive answer, what do I recommend? That would be what that series is. So that's that one. Five types of paper every artist should have. I was gonna do a my recommended oils, but then I realized I don't actually know what my recommended color set is for oils, because I'm still exploring that, and probably will be still exploring that for a while. So I have an acrylic painter's guide to oils, which includes 3 different ideas that were on my bulletin board. Probably coming up, actually no, I would say later. I was gonna say sooner rather than later. Later rather than sooner, because I'll have to do some dry time tests and actually get real actual numbers for that. Is the review for the RNF pigment sticks, which I've been using for a couple of years now. They're not in there anymore. They're over there. Anyway, the oil sticks. In order to do that, though, I have to do a side-by-side comparison of dry times between the sticks and a regular tube paint. And that's going to take some time, so that's why that's on the latter end. This is, I think, the first one I typed up. It's the Ultimate Guide to Painting Surface Prep. Somebody recently commented on a video I did 10 years ago. And I was prepping a piece of slate, and that entire video is upside down because I forgot to flip it when I was doing the edit, because I didn't really edit. I just slapped the clips together and threw it up. And I could go back and probably fix it now. Actually, I might even be able to fix it in YouTube's editor. But I haven't really thought about it, and I'm just I'll just do a new, better one in the future sometime. So I'll just do a big one that encompasses unusual supports, canvas and wood, all that stuff. And I did the ultimate tree tutorial last year, I think. So I like the idea of doing these big ultimate guides that encompass a lot of the stuff that I've been teaching over the years, but also just putting it all in one video. So some of it's review of things that you guys may have seen before, but other stuff, it's here's all this stuff in context. And then the one I'm actually really looking forward to, and I'm probably going to do next week, is one that has been sitting on my board forever. I've been wanting to do it, but I was this is one of those ones I absolutely need a script for. Not just an outline, but a script. And that's what makes famous artists famous. And it's based on something I heard probably 6 months ago or so. But I jotted it down because I thought it was a really interesting concept, and it was something like not to spoil that video, but or this video, that hasn't been made yet. But there's more to it than that. And it was this idea that we remember certain artists not because they were like monumentally great, technically speaking. There were probably a lot of people and their contemporaries that were even better than they were. But the artists we remember, their work, because it survived through the centuries, that's why we remember them. And then I go into the back half of the video, which is about how relevant that is today, and how the work that artists make now will last, because it's designed to in varying ways, and how to approach things like success and fame through the course of understanding art history while understanding where artists are today. I actually posted a snippet of that script on Instagram earlier this week. So I'm like, this looks really profound and philosophical. The internet should like that. This painting that I started at the art crawl doing just oils with, I did a nice heavy clear coat, and I've been glazing with acrylic over top of it. And like I said, I didn't really do anything last week except play games. So I really want to get back into this. And honestly, because I had stuff going on last weekend too. Like I went to the closing reception of a gallery show that I was a part of, big group, the guild show that happens every July, which I haven't done the past couple of years. But this was really fun. I took the other one of these and grabbed a couple of pictures. I'll throw up on screen for you guys with that. But good show. A little bit out of the way. It's like 40 minutes up the road, up near where a friend of mine lives. So it was one of those things where it's like, well, I've got that, so I'll just play games and then go do that in the evening. And then last Sunday was my niece's 6th birthday party, so there was that, which cut up like the whole the whole end of the day, basically. So I'm excited to get back to this. I'm bringing a lot more color back into this. At some point, apparently, I scribbled blue paint marker on this rock, which I now have to justify. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Trying to establish shadows or something. I'm not really sure. But it's going to, at this point now, be something I have to do some major repainting on. So I'm going to start there. I'm going to quit talking. I'm going to drag some paint out and actually get started. It's also humid as hell already down here. It's hot. It's probably why this weekend's going to be another gaming weekend. But I'm going to turn this fan on in the corner too. That always helps. So, yeah, I'm not sure when I'm going to update you guys as I go, but we'll drop stuff in between there. Maybe some time lapse as usual. Who knows? Well, I definitely fixed it, I think. I'm actually down to the last like 1% of this piece. Putting in some final highlights with my liner and little titanium buff. Dropped my signature in the left this time because there wasn't a suitable spot on the right, and it would disturb the composition if I did. Actually kind of blended it in with some grass over here, which was pretty neat. So yeah, I would say I'm mediocrely happy with this. I'm just more or less happy that it's going to be done. Because this one's kind of been sitting a while, almost a month actually, come to think of it. Because I started at the art crawl, and the art crawl was, I think it's been a month. It was the first weekend in July, I think. So yeah, that was a thing, and I can finally call this one done. I'm hoping by the end of the year I'm going to have a lot more of these splatter compositions done. And I kind of want to have a solo show at the gallery with it. And because that's, a lot of this year's kind of been this, ever since I did that first one, a couple months ago, it's like these are worth, I think, doing a singular show with, to show off all of these different designs, along with the I don't know. It's just I feel like as a group, the pieces are going to feel both uniquely to me in my regular style, but also because of the splatter, they are uniquely different. I think they're worth showing off as a set. I was going to do something like to tone down the water, make it look a little bit muddier, but I actually really like that it's more a direct reflection, or at least as close to a direct reflection as I can muster. So I think that works. Have to probably give it a couple of days to actually dry completely through, because of how humid it is. But once that happens, I'll be able to gloss coat this, and have to drill into the back of it to wire it, I imagine. But yeah, so this is actually, since Kingdom and Odin's Canyon, this is like the second big one of these. And I splattered down onto another piece of wood recently. Just sit this over in the corner. I've got a bit on canvas that I started a while ago. The one where I was like, let's try and do one of these on canvas. So I had this red painted canvas that I think I spray painted initially. And then at some point I just put it down like a blue sky base on it. So that's just primed and ready to go for a relatively small but hopefully more interesting composition. And actually, if I can find a square one, I might work on this today. The other one is I trimmed down one of the pieces of wood I had a little while ago, and I got this big long one now. And this would be really fun too. I hit the center of the splat with some fine pumice gel to give myself some texture. Because I've been noticing this. That latex paint creates an extraordinarily smooth surface, which is not really ideal for painting. A lot of people are like, oh, well, I like painting on smooth things, but yeah, it needs to have a little bit of a tooth to it, which is why you use gesso and not latex paint. Because if you use latex paint, you got to put something else on it to make it textured, or just sand it down. I don't know, the composition and everything. All right. So let's have a look. Yeah, the last time I actually sketched anything, was wow, over a month ago. Holy shit! I didn't realize it's been that long. Yeah, I was working on some mini. Ooh, shit. Oh, I like that. It's not even a complete thumbnail, but I really like that. I have to come back to that. Hold on. Let me see what else is in here first. Actually, I'm leaning on that one. I'll end up sketching out a larger thumbnail of it before I get started, but that's literally, oh my god, that's literally basically the same composition. Waterfall in a big spillover in a crate, like literally basically the same thing. Oh, that's right, that one. Oh no, we're doing that one. That's a cool piece. Okay, the Burning Mountain. Yeah. Okay, I forgot I wanted to do this one. And this isn't gonna need this will need a canvas. Probably not a real big one, but got a 12 by 24, I think. Maybe it's a 10 by 20. It might be hold on. 10 by 20, 12 by 24. Where's my big ruler? Oh, there it is. Big ruler. It's buried under everything. I gotta clean up in here. Big ruler. Yeah, it's a 10 by 20. Okay. So, this sketch. Lens. There we go. Sort of fisheye panoramic-ish, but big mountain, possibly a bamboo forest on either side, which I have to learn to paint bamboo again. I haven't in a very long time. Oh, this is a night sky piece, isn't it? Dusk. Yeah, I have to see if I got a black canvas over there that's this size. And then lava, and the lava glows and creates that overall appearance. I've got a black 16 by 20 that if I space out and do the funny bars, I think that would actually be better for this one. All right. Yeah, that's good. A little bit, probably a little wider than I would normally go, but that's all right. And now, for the first time in forever, get the frog tape out. It's probably a little bit past its good usable date, but that's okay. And I'm probably going to leave the tape on the whole time here, or at least, probably not, well, not the whole time, because if I do that, I might end up ripping some of the paint layer off. But, at least for our initial layers, and then I'll work it out and peel it as I go afterward. Probably should have a video about taping. I'm surprised I don't, actually. Alright. Let's get a paint marker out and sketch this thing down. Okay, a couple things before I keep going. One, peeling the tape off, at least on the top layer, while it's still wet, so it doesn't rip the paint later. Two, as I was working on this and dropping the sky in, super satisfying, here we go. Yeah! I saw that there was a remnants of like a sun or something from whatever this piece used to be. So I decided, rather than leaving it there and trying to, like, it's not really there, but there's that underlying texture, I made it a moon. Because I was like, this is perfect. This is sort of, it's a little bit of stars and things, and yeah, make it a moon. It's gonna, yeah, I like it. It's cool. Yeah. Two, I'm probably gonna go over most of this anyway, because looking at the sketch and looking at what I did for the paint marker, completely wrong. I need more peaks and other things. So, and as soon as I just started on this, I was like, you know what, I want to mix my used paint with a whole bunch of the mica black, because I think that would be great for the whole piece. Okay, really excited to getting back to work. Okay, so now this needs some time to dry. Probably going to take longer than I want it to, but just got to let it sit. Clean my brush. This is going over in the other corner, other corner? I don't know, over here maybe. Now, just as I was starting that, oh, by the way, I don't think I mentioned before, but made an executive decision to make them palm trees, not bamboo. Because it's Hawaiian and it's still summer and I kind of want to paint palm trees. Anyway, so doing that, same page, different composition. I saw this as I just got started. I was like, ooh, this one's pretty cool too, and it's vertical. I don't have a lot of vertical pieces. It's another thing that my art manager seems to really like, is when I do vertical stuff, because I don't have a lot, and he's like, they're good for fitting in narrow places in the gallery. So, I think I want to do this one on one of these big long wood pieces. When I before I started anything over there, I tossed, with the other piece, I tossed a little bit of pumice gel to fill in the other couple little divots in this. This particular piece of wood, I stained with, did an oil stain on this. So it's soaked in, but it still should be totally fine for acrylics. So this is a little different. I probably am going to have to look up a little bit of architectural reference. I kind of want to use the Timbra, which is the top of the cathedral in Florence, Italy. Love that. It's and kind of use that as a base. Basic idea here is that really architectural thing with a glowy energy ball on top of it, and then waterfalls and bricks coming down behind it. So for the first time in a long time, I'm actually going to sketch this in pencil, because I actually kind of want some of the dirty graphite to mix with the paint to do that. And it's really simple, and foreground's relatively empty, so I got to do a lot more of that with this. It's primarily probably just sort of like bricks or a roof or something. Stick with my perspective here. Yes! Oh, that's wicked. Alright. Okay, see if you guys will be able to see this from here. Probably not. Hang on. Wait. Here. So, this is really too damn tall. Stairs going up. Let me make that darker. Hang on. Decided to throw some pillars in as well right in front of it, where the stairs meet the rest of the piece. Okay, so cathedral top head, stairs leading up. I put a little doorway in there, and then it spires up, and the big, you can't really see it now, but the orb is here, and then of course, and then all the stuff behind it, the waterfalls and everything else like that. So leaning more architectural, but playing into art history a little bit, and this is going to be such a fun piece to make. All right, let's see if this one's dry, though. Are we dry? Nope, not even close. So, that's probably going to, because of how humid it is, that's probably going to take a while. So, I'm actually kind of liking the idea of almost doing all, like, just sketch it out in graphite on wood, spray coat it, and then, fuck, I actually really like this idea now. Spray coat it and then glaze oil on top. I might have to do that. Oh, that's an idea. Oh man, I really like that. Damn. Screw it. I guess we're getting our graphite out, which is good because I haven't done a good solid graphite anything in a long time. Put this over here before I lose it. I get to get my pencils out, my good pencils. Oh, yeah. Okay. Woodless stuff and pencils. All right. Sweet. Okay. And plus the orange underlay for this, gonna make everything really that much more interesting. Oh, this is, yeah. Shit, am I excited. All right, getting back into it. Alright, so underlying a graphite layer and some pastel pencil. This was a really fun idea, and I really am going to look forward to doing, I don't even know if I'm going to do oil or acrylic at this point. Maybe both, who knows. But yeah, this looks really cool. I'm going to flip this around. See all that nasty graphite on my hands too. I actually found that my, is this an HB? It's a 2B. 2B thick graphite woodless worked really well for basically all of this. I was anticipating only switching out, but I think this is just like a regular HB. And I started with this, but I was like, I need more surface area and space, and I got to be more, bring a lot more movement and line into this. So get this going here to just do a scroll it up a little bit. All those bricks and the placement for the waterfalls, the central orb, which will again have those arcs of energy coming up and around them. I decided to make the top of the cathedral dome essentially like a hollow bowl, more or less, for all of the energy to kind of be being channeled and funneled into, or maybe funneling out of, who the hell knows. And then the dome with all the windows and the staircase and everything like that. So yeah, I might do a little bit more detailing work here, although I know a lot of that's just going to get lost in whatever glazing and painting I do on top of it, so it probably isn't really worth it. Where did that sheet go? There it is. Clear plastic literally disappeared. I'm probably going to go ahead and call this a vlog for today, though. I got a bunch of stuff done. It's almost noon. I should eat something. Can't remember if I said that already or not. Yeah, I'm going to fill these in. Get this stuff posted up to Instagram, and at this point, I'm sure once I eat something, I'm not going to want to move the rest of the day, so I probably will go up and get this vlog cut together and play games throughout the rest of my evening, although I have been wanting to do some side quests for my Tuesday stream game, Biomutant, because I got to do some side quests for that and build some experience and all that mess. So I might do like a side quest Saturday stream on Twitch, which would be really fun. If I happen to get this video up today, Saturday, when I'm talking about all this, this is one of those weekends that I'm making the video and probably uploading it the same day, or not, if not the same weekend. So yeah, if you happen to catch that and have watched to this part of the episode, I might already be streaming. So check me out. Castles and Cocktails on Twitch. So yeah, I'm pretty damn happy with that. This should be this is going to be a really fun project once we start painting. All right. So thanks guys for checking out this studio vlog. I bet that's dry now. That other thing I was messing with. Yeah, it is. It's dry now, so I could go back to shit, knocking stuff off my table. I could go back to working on that, but I'm going to hold off at least for the time being. So thanks guys for watching. Keep on creating. And subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Really engaged in this today. It's been so long since I've been this engaged in a piece. Heck yeah. Should probably clean my hands, huh?